I don't hate the Wii U as a console. I think it's a good console. Bayonetta 2 was pretty cool, and that was a Wii U exclusive. The new Zelda looks really cool. It just hasn't done well. Why not? What did Nintendo do that caused the Wii U to fail at launch? Let's find out. I want you to think back, if you were alive back then, to the launch of the N64.
You want to see something really cool? Check this out! Whoa! What am I, a monkey? You could zoom in, zoom out, change angles. Go anywhere you want to go, do anything you want to do. Here we go! This place is really sweet.
It was a huge step up for Nintendo, and I realized something watching old footage of the N64 launch. They harped on the controller just like they did with the Wii U. They harped on the graphics just like they did with the Wii U. But they did a lot of things different. So what were the problems? Why did the Wii U fail but the N64 did really well? What was it that differentiated the two? Well, I'm going to tell you, there's basically 4 things that they dropped the ball on with the Wii U. 4 things that they didn't do wrong when they launched the N64. 464. I didn't plan that. I'm just a math whiz. Most people didn't know it was a new system. When the Wii U was launched, I had no idea it was a new system. It just seemed like a peripheral for your Wii U. Oh, cool, a new controller that you can connect to your Wii. It's got like a little thing in it. You can look at it and it's a different screen. I didn't know it was a whole new system. How was I supposed to know that? They didn't tell me. It wasn't expressly said clear as day. A lot of people were arguing about that back and forth. Well, could I use the peripheral with the old Wii? Why would I need to buy a Wii U? You know, that sort of thing. I had no idea. Turns out, it's a completely new console. They didn't have that problem when they launched the 64. It was a completely different console and everyone knew it. Because, I mean, it was obvious. They made it plain as day when they launched it. They just emphasized that controller way too much in everything. Even the E3 stuff, like when you looked at the Wii U, it was all about that controller. Why? Why would you do that? The second thing they messed up, it really didn't seem like a step up for Nintendo. This sort of plays in with the whole 64 thing. That was a huge step up, going from, 2D graphics to 3D. Huge step up. There's no big step up anymore. But between the Wii U and the Wii, I mean, there is a graphical upgrade, but that's about it. They didn't do a good job of differentiating the two, so people didn't see a good reason to buy it. And moving right along, the third part was, well, honestly, just developer problems. A lot of people, third-party developers, for example, said it was pretty difficult not just working with the Wii U, but with Nintendo themselves. Nintendo was uncooperative, unwilling to share some of their secrets and trade tricks. Which makes sense, but at the same time, if you want people to develop for your console, you're gonna have to share something, Nintendo. Something. So if the platform was hard to work with, guess what? There was a lack of games at launch. I want you to look at a list of the games that were launch titles proper for the Wii U. There were also some that were within the launch window. That means they were within a certain time period after launch. Guess what? Of the big Nintendo titles, I mean, you have Mario Wii U, Super Mario Land Wii U? I can't even remember the name of the stupid game because it's not a big deal. Guess what though? N64, when that launched, what was the huge title that they kept harping on over and over again? Mario 64.
You want to see something really cool? Check this out!
How can you compare with that? Oh, Frank, that's not fair. You can't compare Mario 64 with whatever they had at Wii U's launch. It's not going to be as big. They didn't even have a main Mario title. They didn't have a main Zelda title. They didn't have Star Fox. They didn't have Metroid. They had nothing at launch for Wii U. And that was a fatal flaw. I'm really hoping Nintendo gets their act together. Because between their failure to launch for the Wii U and their junk on YouTube, they are not fun to talk about anymore. Well, I'm Frank Gamer. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal. Stay honest. And if not, I'm keeping you honest.